大家好，欢迎你回到 CHI 213的频道，我是你的中文老师，我是高老师。今天我们要开始学第12课对话2。第12课说什么？吃饭。Hey everybody, this is Gao 老师 and welcome back to CHI 213 pre-class videos. In this video, we're going to focus on the first part of Lesson 12, Dialogue 2, which is all about eating, or in Chinese, 吃饭. If you do what the video asks you to do, you will be able to accomplish the following learning objectives. Number 1, you'll be able to read, understand, and pronounce using correct tones all of the assigned vocab words from the first half of Lesson 12, Dialogue 2. Number 2, you'll be able to read and fully comprehend on your own the first half of Lesson 12, Dialogue 2. And number 3, you'll have a basic understanding of the dialogue's main grammar points. And there's only one that we'll be focusing on here in this pre-class video. 准备好了吗？好的，我们开始吧。Let's turn now to listen to the audio of our new vocab words from Lesson 12, Dialogue 2. And again, as you hear the speaker pronounce these words, please do try your best to mimic their pronunciation out loud.
Lesson 12, Dialogue 2, Vocabulary.
师傅
Master worker.
好吃
Delicious.
糖醋鱼
Fish in sweet and sour sauce.
糖
Sugar.
醋
Vinegar.
甜
Sweet.
酸
Sour.
急
Extremely.
红烧
To braise in soy sauce.
牛肉
Beef.
Please go back now and listen to this audio at least 2 more times, repeating out loud what you've heard. Now let's listen to the audio from the textbook dialogue for Lesson 12, Dialogue 2.
Lesson 12, Dialogue 2. At the dining hall.
师傅，请问今天晚饭有什么好吃的？我们今天有糖醋鱼，甜甜的，酸酸的，好吃极了。你买一个吧。好，今天有没有红烧牛肉？
The section we're responsible for the next class session is relatively short, as you can see here. So I would suggest going back and listening to this portion of the dialogue at least 3 to 4 more times, just to make sure you can fully understand what both speakers are saying. Now that you've listened to the audio for both the new vocab words and the dialogue, it's time to start reviewing those new vocab words from Lesson 12, Dialogue 2, Part 1. And the best way to do that is to use flashcards. To begin using Quizlet's flashcards, just scan the QR code on your screen here or click on the link below in the description section of this video. 我们先来复习. So let's review here before we move on to look at the new grammar point from Lesson 12, Dialogue 2. Let's go back and review resultative complements. And remember, a resultative complement is placed directly after a verb to indicate the result of that verb. So try your best. Fill in the blanks below using the most appropriate resultative complement. You may want to pause the video here because I'm about to give away the answers. 第一，今天的功课我写完了。今天的功课我写完了。写 here is the verb to write. 完 means to finish, to be done. Hence, I've finished my homework. 第二呢，今天的课文我看懂了。今天的课文我看懂了。看 the verb meaning to see. 懂 here is the resultative complement, suggesting that you understood it. You understood today's text. 第三呢，今天早上我没看见高老师。今天早上我没看见高老师。So here the resultative complement is 见 and the verb is 看. Notice how the negation marker 没 or 没有 comes before the verb. 第四呢， 下个星期的考试没准备好。下个星期的考试没准备好。Here, we're saying that we haven't yet prepared adequately for next week's test. Let's practice a bit more with 好 as a resultative complement. And don't forget, when 好 serves as a resultative complement, it's suggesting that the action is done. However, there is going to be another action that will immediately follow it. So try your best here to fill in the blanks with the appropriate verbs below. You can use 看, 做, 买, or 准备, and then add 好 to indicate that one is ready for the next action. Please pause the video here because I'm about to give away the answers. 第一，饭做好了，可以吃饭了。饭做好了，可以吃饭了。Right, so here we're saying that the food is done. It's ready. So what's next? Let's eat. 第二呢？电影票买好了，我们进去吧。电影票买好了，我们进去吧。Right, so here 电影票, the movie ticket. Well, I bought it. Let's go inside. Meaning let's go inside the movie theater. 第三呢？准备好了吗？可以开始考试了吗？准备好了吗？可以开始考试了吗？ Right, so it's simply asking you here, have you prepared? Are you ready then to start taking the test? And again, just one more time to reiterate this important note, 好 as a resultative complement indicates readiness to start the next action or event. Let's look now at the first grammar point in Lesson 12, Dialogue 2, and this will be our focal point in this video. So the 师傅 says, 我们今天有糖醋鱼，甜甜的，酸酸的，好吃极了，你买一个吧。Here we want to focus on this adjective reduplication pattern. 甜甜的，酸酸的. So you'll see this in Chinese. Sometimes the adjective is reduplicated. And when monosyllabic adjectives are reduplicated, the accent usually falls on the second occurrence. 甜甜的，酸酸的. Reduplication of adjectives often suggests an approving or appreciative attitude on the speaker's part. So it's usually used for good things. 比如说, there's two patterns here that we'll focus on. 王鹏高高的，很帅。王鹏高高的，很帅. So here we're using pattern number 1. Right? So this is a monosyllabic adjective. 高 meaning tall. It's just one character. So we're repeating it. 王鹏高高的. This here indicates it's an approving indication of Wang Peng. It's suggesting that he's tall and he's handsome. 中文怎么说? The cola is nicely cold and tasty. 可乐凉凉的，很好喝。可乐凉凉的，很好喝。凉 meaning cold here. And when you reduplicate it, 凉凉的, it's suggesting an appreciative attitude on your part. 好的，中文怎么说? He's happy all day. Notice here the adjective is not a monosyllabic adjective. 高兴. So how are we going to do this? You're going to want to use pattern 2. 他每天都高高兴兴的。他每天都高高兴兴的. So here, we're using pattern number 2 to suggest that this person is always happy. Please paraphrase the sentences below by repeating the adjectives to show your approval or appreciation. You may want to pause the video here because I'm about to give away the answers. 第一，这碗汤辣辣的，很好吃。这碗汤辣辣的，很好吃. So here we're simply saying this bowl of soup is spicy. It's really delicious. 第二呢，冰咖啡凉凉的，很好喝。冰咖啡凉凉的，很好喝. Here we're saying that the cold coffee is very cold. It's delicious. 第三呢， 红烧牛肉甜甜的，好吃极了。红烧牛肉甜甜的，好吃极了。So again, whenever you reduplicate the adjective, most of the time it's going to suggest an approval on your part or an appreciation on your part. For more practice with adjective reduplications, please do see your textbook, page 53. For those of you interested in improving your pronunciation, which I hope is most of you, there is an excellent resource out there for you to help you accomplish this objective. It was created by Pomona College. So simply scan the QR code on the screen or click on the link below in the description section of this video, and it'll take you to this really cool website. On this website, you'll find short quizzes for practicing your pronunciation of all the vocab words in our integrated Chinese textbook, from Lesson 1 all the way through Lesson 20. You'll also find some helpful guides for practicing the basic Chinese consonants and vowels. And finally, once you feel comfortable with the vocab words, characters, and grammar points from the first half of Lesson 12 Dialogue 2, don't forget to take the Lesson 12 Dialogue 2 Part 1 pre-class practice quiz in Canvas before our next class session. 好的，下次见，拜拜。